Hello folks, welcome back to our third episode of our 19th season here at RFC Liege. Been a while since I've said that. I've almost said that a lot of times. Yeah, I'm the Custard Prophet, and this is back with FM21. Yeah, so we're starting off on this screen. Was the star, our absolute star that we left at the start of last season, or start of season 19, who had a very, very good previous season, and we were hoping he would have big things this season. So we've got to the end of season 19, so we've played all the way through, and we're going to show you how we have got on. Remember, this save is all about us trying to get little RFC Liege ahead of Standard Liege in the league. Look how this guy is developing at just 19 years old. He's so fast, so unbelievably fast, but he's also got awesome dribbling attributes. His finishing could be a little bit better, but look at some of those mental attributes as well. He is a 4.5-star player, potential 5-star player, and getting better all the time. We had an offer in for about 20 million from China. A couple of clubs from China wanted him. We said, okay, that's a lot of money, plus add-ons and stuff, and I think a 40% then sell-on fee as well. It was a huge deal, and he decided not to go. So he's got integrity, the lad has as well. But look how he has started this season, or has played this season. 33 games played, 29 goals scored, 7 assists. Wow. So the big question you'll have is, we had a really good start, although we lost to Standard in the last episode you saw, which was a long time ago. Have we managed to end the season well? Have we managed to stay in that top 8 positions? What do you reckon? Well, the answer is yes. We actually finished 7th with a massive 51 points. It's not our highest points tally, that's 52, but after last season struggling down here, and really being in difficulties financially, not really being able to sign anyone in this season. We had 2 players come in. Finishing in 7th place is a pretty damn superb result, I think, and it could have been a lot better than that. So let's have a look through the schedule. So we left last time. It was a long time ago. It was the game against Standard here. We'd had a very good start to the season, and we managed to get a draw. I don't think that put us top of the league. I think if we'd have won it, it would have put us top of the league, but we managed to get a draw. Standard were ahead of us, which wasn't a bad result. Was not a bad result, but after that, things got a little bit more tricky. We had a Club Bruges away from home, never an easy tie, and as you can see, we really struggled in this game, even though they had a player sent off. We went 3-0 down, Otto then scoring late on. We got a very good win over Antwerp next up, which was important after that loss. Udar with the couple and Otto scoring one. So Otto's getting some goals, which is nice, but we are conceding goals. And the opposite result against Zultvarjam, Udar and Otto again getting goals. And then finishing off the month against Charleroi with a win, Valencic hat-trick and Udar. So a bit of hit and a bit of miss really that month, and then we went on a really bad run. I couldn't quite put my finger on what was going wrong, but stuff was going wrong, and you can see here 2-1 loss here over Kotwicht, who are a good side, so that's not the end of the world. We were 1-1 against them and conceded very late on. 4-0 loss against Genk, we'll gloss over that one. 2-0 loss against Liege. And then away from home, Yakwat getting sent off, and then in the cup losing 2-1 against Liege. Otto scored, but they had a player sent off, and we still couldn't do anything. Then 5-1 loss against Anderlecht. So this is 5 games lost on the trot. This is an absolute disaster. Udar got a goal, but it didn't really matter. So we're playing Ostend, who were not doing particularly well. We just wanted a win after this, and we got one. Meunier scored. As far as I remember, it was a bit of a cracker, and and we managed to hold on. We have not really got many clean sheets since the Standard game, so that was pretty good. Away against Beerschot, bottom of the league Beerschot, don't know what this was. Goals from Udar there, you can see, caught us back up to them. We were 3-0 down in pretty much in the first half. Where was that from? OHL away, good 1-0 victory. Lucas Van Dam, another important one. Home against Ghent, 2-0 loss. These things happen. But then we got a really good result against STVV, and it started to seem like it was changing. Van Hout getting a goal, they had an own goal, and then Julien won it on the 93rd minute. Mechelen at home didn't go well. Lost 3-0, not particularly great, and then an away draw against Vaslin Beveren, not the end of the world. Home win here against Union SG was nice. Udar hat-trick, and you can see we're coming into the end of the season now. A couple of months to go, and we have to play Standard away. We played quite well in this game, went 2-0 down early on, but got it back into it. Valencic scoring a goal, and then we won 3 games on the trot, beating Club Bruges 4-2, and we were 4-0 up in this game. They scored 2 late goals, Valencic, Willems and Udar with the scorers, and then beating Antwerp away from home, Udar with a penalty. So it was really good. Zotvarjem at home was more expected, Otto and Dreisen, but this game against Charleroi, we were actually 3-0 up in it. Julian Wapatele and Otto getting the goals, and we managed to screw it up from there and concede 4 goals and lose 4-3. Follow that up with a terrible performance, and this is one thing here is you'll notice these 3 games we had Kramer in goal, but Fernandez was in goal here. Kramer picked up an injury, and look all of a sudden how many goals we're conceding. So yeah, it was conceded 4 there, and then 4 at home against Kotrix. This was not particularly great. Otto and Udar scoring. We managed to get back to 3-2, and then we pushed on, and wasn't good. And then Genk, 5-1 loss there. So we've had some batterings, but then here you go. We managed to win the next one 6-3. So we absolutely smashed them. 5 goals from Udar, and Mounier with another one. But look how many goals he has conceded. So end of the season here, we played Anderlecht at home, and we got Tim Kramer back in goal, and my god, the whole team felt much better. We took the lead, bit of a funny own goal. It was a nice performance to get the goal, a nice sort of build up, but they scored late on. I thought we were going to get the win. Last time they had not had many highlights. Very, very disappointing. But what that did mean is we were sitting in a position just ahead of Club Bruges, but we knew we were on the same points as them, and we knew we needed to win the next 2 games to guarantee us a spot in the last in the playoffs. We played 17th placed Ostend, beat them 4-0. Van Hout, Otto, Bailey and Robert, and then OHL 4-1 victory. Valencic with 3 and Mounier with 1. And what did that do? Well, that put us into the 7th place, which is awesome, and we actually went ahead of Mechelen, which was great. Now let's have a look at the table, because I think this is really interesting. The European playoff place, we're in 3rd here, but we're only 3 points behind Ghent. And the important thing you can see here is that they do have a 13-point goal difference, so that's essentially another point right there for them. So, but it's not an insurmountable lead, and they are, if I'm remembering rightly, on a bit of a turgid run of games. Yeah, look at this. They've only won 1 or 2 games recently, so there's a real chance to make the most of that. And they're starting with away games against Mechelen and Charleroi, so that's not going to be easy for them. They might get draws, but maybe we will pick up games. The way our fixtures are set up, well, it's like this. We have starting out against Charleroi at home. I really feel that's a winnable game. Mechelen away, I think we can possibly get something out of that. And then the tough one is Ghent away. But if they're in real, with real low confidence, maybe there's a chance there. And then we finish up with a game against Ghent at home, which might be really important. So what we're going to do in the next episode, is I'm going to play through the rest of these, and then you will get to see the Ghent game at the end. I think we'll do that anyway, whatever happens, but hopefully there's something riding on it. I think last time I thought there was no hope of us getting anything out of this, but the teams that are here, we've given them all a good game. Okay, away against Ghent we didn't do very well, but we've given most of these teams quite a good game recently. So I think we could, if we keep people fit, we could be in a good place. Let's have a quick look at the squad, because that's important. And look who's been performing well. So you can see here, top of the tree, Abdelkader Udar with his XG of 17.49. He has been awesome, absolutely awesome. And that 29 goals, it does help an awful lot. I mean, he gets himself in positions. You lose him, you lose that XG. That's a massive loss to the team. But whilst he's staying here, we've always got a chance to finish in this top 8, I think. But the two other, we've also got Kana and Valencic both sitting in the sevens, and Tim Kramer as well, who was a brilliant pickup. I think Kana, we got him next year as well. I think I sorted that out. I might be thinking of the wrong save here. Yep, he's still. Oh no, that's Montpellier. Let's do that now. Let's see if we can loan him for another season. We can. Let's do that. He should be happy to come to us. I think Valencic, as always, is he's happy at this club. So yeah, we did sort out Valencic, so he's here for another season as well. So we're not going to have a lot of money to play with beyond that, but that's going to be good. So those 4 players doing very well. You can see we're getting goals throughout the team. Valencic has done great. Otto's been scoring a few, but look at his XG in comparison, just mad. Assist wise, I mean, Udar has been right up there as well. You can see we're not actually dribbling much, and maybe this is I have been trying to encourage Bailey to dribble a little bit more, because I feel, looking at him, he has the ability to do that. You look at his dribbling attributes, is what you want in 16, but he's also got great agility, good acceleration, pace, stamina, first touch as well when he gets on the ball, and technique is really, really high. So there's so much, I think, that we've been trying to push him to be a little bit more creative, which seems to work actually in the last few games. In terms of the tactic we've been playing as well, I moved that to a more 4-4-2 tactic, just so we've talked about it for a while at the end of last season, to get Udar and Otto in the same team, and we look like we've managed to do that. Behind them, of course, we are working with a very few number of players in, but we do have all of our youngsters as well. So the likes of Mounier has really come on in leaps and bounds, and he is a good player to offer some challenge for Jacques Watt. We've got the likes of Lecoq, who's come into the squad, who, okay, he's not the best, but he offers a decent position to if Otto or Udar needs to rest. But Dreisen is the man who's been playing in there most of the time, and you can see he's had 11 games, has scored a goal, which is brilliant. And is that finishing a 16, so very, very nice. There are some issues elsewhere in the team, but I don't think that's the end of the world. And we're looking to develop him as well. Yeah, so I think all in all, I think this season has gone very, very well. We had a blip last season. This season we are there, and I think we have a damn reasonable chance. I don't necessarily think it's a great chance, but I think we have a reasonable chance maybe of snagging that final European spot. Let's just have a quick look and in the Europe bit how many spots are available. So the Belgium League is in 6th here. So we've got 3 Champions League places available, 1 Euro Cup place, 1 Euro Cup 2, 1 Euro Cup, 2 Euro Cup 2. Let's say that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Have we always had that? 6 places. That feels like that might be different. 6 places. So why does it say? So you've got 2 teams qualified for the group stage. 1 for the European Champion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So Champions Group stage, yeah. So that's the Champions League, Europa League playoff, and then Europa places playoff final. So, potentially, obviously, you've got the cup as well. So potentially, if we finish 2nd, depending on the cup winner, we might be in good shape. Let's have a look at the cup. Right, so it's Club Brugge against Anderlecht. Arse. So we want Anderlecht to win that. When is it? We desperately want Anderlecht to win that, because if Club Brugge win that, then they will get into Europe, and it will be, we have to finish top. If Anderlecht win it, they will finish, I mean, they're 3rd here, but they will finish, they will get the position, so we'll get an extra position that drops down there, and that gives us a damn good chance of making Europe, which would be awesome. Exciting stuff though, really, really exciting stuff. In terms of players coming through, as always, there's some crackers at this club. If you're ever looking for a save where there's some great players, some great talent, look at some of these players. Theo Francois is the top of the tree, and it's thought that he's going to be in the squad fairly soon. Really strong looking midfielder. He's only 18. He's going to develop much more than this. I expect him to be first team ready in the next couple of years. Abega, he is a more of an attacking midfielder, maybe not quite so ready, not quite so good, but he is only 16, so yeah, he's developing nicely. But yeah, we've got very, very good players, so we can rely on our youth system in times of injury, which is awesome. Finances are pretty terrible, but that's always the case. We can sell someone if we need to. We won't worry about that too much. Anyway, folks, hope you enjoyed that. Remember, we're going to be coming back for the last game of the playoffs, and hopefully it will be worth something. If you're looking forward to that, enjoyed this episode, please hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you then for hopefully Liege's first trip back in Europe for bloody ages. See you then. Bye-bye.